It tastes very sour or bitter, but I have no choice than to go by the prescribed treatment and drink everything.
I had cervical stenosis for 11 years. I visited so many hospitals across the country, but no treatment worked for me. Due to the stigma in this situation, I resorted to other means of treatment and the herbal therapy worked.
These are the accounts of some women who spoke to me on anonymity about their experiences throughout their days of childlessness to the days they realized that the stigma they have suffered for years had ended after hearing the cries of their babies. From countless hospital trips for medical attention to conceive, some women may be fortunate to get pregnant, whereas others would have to look for alternative means to conceive. Out of frustration, women who can no longer endure the name-calling of being childless begin to make inquiries about where they are likely to receive help. The stigma they face always keeps them on the move in search of help, even when they are exhausted and there is no strength left to push harder. At that moment, fingers point at various options, which include medicinal plants. And this is where the story begins. My journey to Suhum, a town in the eastern region, was one that is embarked upon daily by women who receive referrals from friends and family for plant medicine treatments to possibly help solve their infertility issues. On this journey, supposed to be a couple's affair, it turns out to be that only of the woman's journey, since the blame is always placed on the woman. At Suhum, a town noted for African traditional medicines, I met Faustina Yasewa at a herbal center with her 1.5-month-old baby. It is the center where she had most of her treatments until she conceived and finally delivered her bouncy baby boy. She tells me that her journey was not an easy one, so in order to be mentally sound, she developed a strong character to parry off hurtful comments from people who spoke about her issues with childbirth.
I visited this herbal center before I was able to get pregnant, and the herbalist took care of me till I got pregnant.
For over a decade, Madame Patience Yeboah, who is the founder of the Herbal Center where Faustina underwent fertility treatment, has assisted most women with infertility issues to conceive after years of battling with fertility problems.
Inti obi wo ho a obaima no bekese bia oba no na onwo ananso oba no bekese baima na onwo.
Since I started preparing herbs for my clients, I take the issue of infertility seriously because it can lead to broken homes.
As I say, upedru bi eye na awono tumi ye den eba. Na obi wo ho nso a esa ne moja na enhia ne ntino eno de wo ye den awone dere ma oba ni bitumi waro.
I will advise women with infections to seek early treatment so that it does not delay their ability to conceive.
Obi wo ho a ebia na wayi nyinsen nti wubu no eho abatokuro sa ono sa ne de mintumi ye ma no if say wubu na ti say balu wuhuwa na ehu se tokuru ba ho a uhu pe na entumi nhu na se eno nte saa na se eye bibi na esi ukwan de a mema waduro na wawo mema waduro a se yare ne be fi ho na wawo mepacho metu bi ahaban man no no akono anom ebi won so amenua na me de ama no wanom nti obi wo na na wode na no aye den nti aye den asebe wo no ba ma hia a nsuo no enko na asan na echi nti se yaro ni fi ho a oh master oba wo sesi ya
58-year-old Patience Yeboah, who started offering the services of herbal treatment to people at an early age, said that apart from healing people with broken bones and other diseases, as a woman who knows the trauma childless women go through, she gives special attention to such women to help break free from the cycle of stigma.
I'm say and so for now what it a many binu I would dear a yamine dema.
It is sad to note that it is mostly the women who bear the brunt.
Inti obi was any back or wako ware say as I say wo and yes say ukwaya pekwa na wawo as I say and so no one ya butere ma one sonomo sempo say onyo baya was ono bo modern am fa pai boy den fa bo bia no se wonim ba bia wo jaduru so a boa no na ye dan anyankopon obaye ne moa we hwinim enti we wonoma entini biemu bibi biemu bon se ebebue yare kura na woni pedue no ma ni nyinara be yako aduneni we.
When I get an order, I will either boil or give the herbs to my clients to prepare them at home.
As a meti habano amount no akoniano. See ya.
This is another herbal center in Suhum where Emmanuel Abibiu works as the general manager to help people suffering from different types of ailments go through herbal treatment, especially women with fertility problems. 24-year-old Emmanuel Abibiu currently runs his father's herbal center. He tells me that most women with infertility issues who visit the facility struggle with mental health issues as they are frustrated from the stigma of being infertile, as they are always blamed for that. He spoke about some of the processes involved in preparing the herbal medicines for such women.
At this center, we use leaves such as pawpaw leaves to prepare herbal medicines for women who want to conceive. Our herbal mix is very effective, so most of our clients now have their own children.
So into ufa we a ubesi we yesi into usia what the cotton bed ebefra what the cotton fra eno na obesa ne 3 days bia ubeche miensa na wasa ne 3 days bia aha ansa na nyinse na eden etimi aba.
Michael O'Day has worked at the center for about 10 years. He says couples who visit the center sometimes struggle to cope with the infertility crisis and its accompanying treatment. From the accounts of the clients at the center, the physical, emotional, and financial stress of infertility can be trying. He tells me,
Maba, I'm for some me examine me. I am be.
Sir Obi Baha.
We conduct thorough medical checks before we start the herbal treatment for our client, and the doctor's report is required before we proceed with any treatment.
The son say honey ni machine send him di kan no. Nti wudi kan kire ni nti a doctor ne say no nti wuntumi wo na fe ya pe eho aduro e de ama wo. Ehu hia say me kwa koso oyafunu mu emiamia oyafunu say oyafunu e den ana e mre. But nduro na e de be ma wo no a eno abebie sa kwan no e de ama so ma yehu ohaw ko e wo oyafunu no mu a ye ma eho aduro na afi ye de ma wa na obekwa ba be di hu adanse obi kra di 15 years. Wow, yeah, on way. Ebi nso wo ho owo oni ne kunu ware na no oma obaako akola no wadi be 7 years 8 years na afi awo no mabio. But God so good no oba ye ha no ye kote ahaban ebe nua aduro e de ma no ye man bi so wonsa ye man bi a obenom ye ne sa nyina ye ene oturu ne ba anya se oturu ne ba wakoje oba no but onu yankasa nyame adom onyensen e manawo oba no a owo ho sesia.
A client at the Hearbal Center, Victoria Sean, said until she visited the Hearbal Center, she endured emotional trauma for years because she was unable to conceive. Victoria said that while some couples may be lucky with conventional medicines, others, like her, were also fortunate to conceive with the use of herbal medicines.
Before I had my son, I had to deal with pressures from society, especially friends and family. The herbal treatment was successful and helped me a lot. Before I had my son, I had to deal with pressures from society, especially friends and family. The herbal treatment was successful and helped me a lot.
You see, the ordinance can papa and the sakama minya. I'll menya ba to me, I'm a boy. Yamia do some saka me ban. Edunene, edun say good pa. I am bani biana omode. Nam the on the account. Na biaye okay.
So how many months are now who say ato mama?
Oh, there's a 3 months to 4. Then we say me ho ai me basa bi. We say ato. Me buy na papa hwe no ka se edem se uni ba e ma enye se bia o de abrabo no ka chi na se bia o de won ka nipa ho awo de nipa Nyankopon na de awo to nipa yem nti nso nam so a o buy bia keneke ho no ma o Nyankopon nam won so e ma o benya oba na so ade wow nti aba na o de nti bidun de ye bidun ye.
Now, Victoria Sean says that with her 1.5-year-old son, she would not be bothered by anyone again about not having a child. She suggests that community advocacy should be intensified on the effects of stigma regarding infertility, such as perceiving victims as cursed and useless. A 2K ride of 30 minutes to Suhuma Menchia in the Eastern region, where the news team was referred to Prophet Peter Addo, well noted in the community for recommending plant medicines to people for all sorts of health conditions, especially infertility problems.
Obi opeba oba miensa baba akope na menya wo aha ede mamo yeko forest na yekope eba.
There are different types of herbal treatment for women who want to conceive.
Eti we ni amenya wa na we oba opeba yema yetwitwa na ama wanua ebu obi wo a me ne de dua no kɔ na ɔno ankasa wakɔnua ebu on so ni adaje me amenua ma no na wanom ɛno so aye so by 5 months 6 months because a process eduro bi wo hɔ a ufa na enye wadwen sɛ wonya fa na wawoba ebi wa obenya yefunu sisi a ebi won so a acha by 5-6 months pe na bibia you okay because afa be clean system no ansana yefunaba obu won so ne kosua oba no on say oba ye wo oba bia ne kosua ye over 8,000 7,000 kosua obi wa kosua ni nyina ye mre emra ne ba wo no be den enti eba ne saa na ye man we num kakra ewuma by 1 month 2 months na asansesa different one man afa ye be kire mre a unu kuru be hia obewoba.
I would not dispute the fact that herbal medicine is good, but I would advise herbalists or people who offer herbal treatment to their clients to prepare them under strict hygienic conditions.
Na ye de amount ebu a ye obrofredua brofre de dua no ye oba ye obema asintini no ye yisu eno ka ho na mosuri ne yisu bema no asintini e de ka ho obi nyim 3 months a ewedura ye de ma no 9 months ewedura ye de ma no obi wo ha so hwe apemfo a 9 months yefunu 2 months yefunu 5 months yefunu onu edu ni nyina baako na wa hwegu galon mu no de ama omo enti sa esa 1 wo oba tan na wonyam no mpo nipa na oma problem because akwara osua no ewedura yede ma no edura ni bi wo ya no odin pa ye wedura bi wo de be ma opemfo a wo ha akwara no wo san ha mame no wo akwara na ni brain enti wo de edura no odin ekoma opemfo a wan hu se enye opemfo ni ti na o ma ne do nemu akwara na wo ye funu mu no enti yen ye ahaban ye tete no oba na even po onyim dada na oba ye bisa wo se ye funu di ahe ye funu di se ye wo 2 months e wo 2 months ma ye wo haban de be ma be wo haban bi sesia se wo ye journalist me am de be ma ye after interview de be ma obi ye muhwia akwara bi ye muhwia koye fama no na hwe de besi se panyin ye muhwia fama no na hwe de besi se panyin ye muhwia edo na me de ma na stop no ba akwara ye muhwia me de ma wanyumre ocha no pa ye muhwe ni be stop enti ye wa haban a so bi ndi 2 months e wo se de ma no 4 months e de ma no 7 months 9 months e de ma no eti mesre se ahaban no egu ahodo ma obi ansori ka se me ye heba amafo okọ ama omo wuwie nso no munya problem obe wuwie no echi na afi onya problem osi ni yem ontumi nda sei ebi wona abana aduna no wodin eti mesre se abana ye tete no ye hu time bia ne na haban a ye de be mapemfo.
He always ensures that couples, and especially women who visit him to seek guidance to conceive, go for a thorough medical checkup in the hospital before he proceeds to recommend some form of herbal treatment.
Esa ne se yen yen krefidi a ye de hwehwe nipa munu nti oba na ohia ba yesi ko hospital na doctor anko hwew say wa wo de no problem aba ho ana e ma ho ye sa aba ho a omo an betumi aya no ma ye enti se obi ba ha ye ma na edi kan ye ma ne hospital first na doctor hwe no enti doctor hwa na afi omo wedru na still ba ma oba yensu ye wedru ye de best start ti say we say se na American no ebia yen start we because we no ano odin we eni ne yekeka ano odin ye the way na best start amount ye posa e the amount ye posa the amount ebia 2 weeks 1 month afi ebe kulu system no mama ye se ne ba ye amount edro we ya ebe ejuma aha amount bebre ba ha omo say daddy ye peba ya wo friend saying ya hospital anye ye yen deny say mo bi in hospital e was so bi ko ye nyina ye ko ite was say omo hospital no nom ko doctor na doctor can say ebia problem say ene wo ho iti say doctor no ohwe na operation obetumi a oye wa ebi it is a fibroid to me see a work kwan fibroid it me see a work kwan enu say we de ba ha who delay time e was say you operative na fibroid no fi kwam na wo da na no ye free na wo.
According to Prophet Peter Addo, he is sometimes traumatized by the troubled state some women who are eager to conceive are in because of the backlash from the family and society. He's ready to help curb the stigma attached to infertility.
Stigma from infertility is becoming worrying since it tends to increase cases of fake pregnancies and theft of babies. I'm therefore pleading with society to stop shaming women who are unable to conceive naturally. It's no fault of theirs.
Bible says, na hana nikun eklan na opeba we nya banti okoware foforo ena wodi twa na dapa wodi jojo na ba edu mra e wo se onya ba no ewrade ma no ba Yesu Kristo yedi nechi ne mo nkyere me ne ba wo ye Yesu Kristo yedi nechi ye nkyere ba owo wan be wo ba Paul say oni do tu yemfo say esena muhunama kono nti na mu sanke betumi a nipa nyina ye so no Paul wan ware eti hunama kono nti na ntumi ntena ena ubetumi awo akwara enne ochina obeda no yarefo eno nso ubetumi awo akwara enne obi awo 7 ni ma 7 nyina ewu obi awo baba akon ade ababa akon na yama no echinkora 10 enti ni amesre awofo ne se ewrade ne maba se nu mre ne ya mempre ho enu nti na amafo kọ eduro su kwaji ba no monum ho eti ento yembo ase nyankopon ne maba.
Just as some women travel as far as they can in search of herbal treatments, so do herbal consultants work for mouths to get potent plant medicines for them. On one of his usual routines to pick up plants and herbs from the forest to help some women who had consulted him, the news team joined him.
The bark of this tree is potent enough to prepare herbal medicines for women to conceive. It prepares their womb.
Obi wo ha na ntia na wo ayedin ene say bia wa ya abortion ama the tube no I am re bo oba on kan crunch say why abortion be 5 an hour we say why abortion wa fa dura no odin etina bo say na tube no I am re eti eba ne sa na dua we ye why bi ene ada tube e ka ho ene aban ye de be ma wan for 3-4 months ye ma wi a afei ye be kirew how a onoma ebesi ayew ne any side infection bia just say we no esisi tube no edrona ya de nuano e kokwa aban no very very powerful but nipa ni
Cocoa leaves are also good for the herbal treatment.
Piano no nkwana ye twa ayenua kokwa aban e ka ho eno eboa o system no.
Get my water. No, the journey is too far.
We if you of them. We yemfa we ma apen so bi pe ba yemfa ma no. But obi ni ma ye ma ne drona na adwene se ye ne efifi of them no. Ye obaako bi e wa be ho. Eno na ye yisu. It is a yete aba no ma na wadwene se we bia one we are not a mistake.
Some herbs are similar to others, so we are extra careful when we go to the forest to look for herbs.
No difference. But yemfa ne we fifi wo fem no. Ye wo baako bi fifi wa be ho ye kwa me kire mo. Eti way anyway say unima the same thing, but
it is important to be vigilant whilst looking for herbs. If there is a mix-up, the herbal treatment can be poisonous.
Na uprano we all poison, but we ene nia eye a obi peba na say obi nyima ye de man ba enye no kwa ye wo abena nkasa nso yesu abena nkasa e de kan na wo de aye adeni se nkwan ye wo nan bi wa wo de be fra wo be ni se nkwan na wano umfa ndi hwe we kro na nso ye de edru wo be hata ebe wo ewu wi ye odua bi ye friend tendru unya sa tendru e de kan ba hu a se obebi wo ha se ofanyin sen na asai ofanyin sen na asai ofanyin sen na asai se wo be hu ye ya kan ba we ni tendru ni ba ko bi kan pe wo se nyin sen ni be gina obewo enti we de anka my advice say we no se obi de ma na oni medu a unu ma unwu but o se oyefu no the correct one abedie no it difference no uni ma we fi say the same thing but difference wo ansa na obo difference wo na yi say wo de nipa no ba kokoo na se ma ne kirew it difference e wo medamasi.
It's actually been a long walk with Prophet Peter Addo to look for some herbs for some women, I should say, are desperate to conceive because of some societal pressures, and we got what we were looking for. It's just that the journey to get these herbs wasn't that easy.
At Adeso, a community in the eastern region, I met a 78-year-old man who has been into plant medicines since age 14. In the community, he is known as number 69 because of the supportive role he has played in the lives of many people, especially men and women in the community and neighboring communities who had fertility problems and needed help to conceive.
I
started preparing herbal medicines at a very young age. I started treating other ailments. One of my areas of expertise is helping both women and men to become fertile.
Planted around his house are a variety of herbal plant species that he uses for his work. On the issue of infertility, Elias number 69 said that some years ago it was mostly women who visited his home for herbal treatment, but the tables have turned now, with the men or couples visiting him more often.
When I'm treating infections in women, I grind my herbs for the mixture. Through my efforts, a lot of women have become pregnant.
Ubato ubada ubashe ushe na ntia ebe fiato anti tama ubada na washe nti ehse woda faako ke wo mu abese 15 minutes going waya sinu bonunu na wo ba no beti wo wum nti ne ewi namunu pe ebebue ebuya nsu potopoto bi be fi wo mu embon na eyenyan to bepe anka on the big fragro anka joa be se 6 atwitwa agbo nsu anim o di adware di bia aworo wase sanyan no atiko na kwa agbo atene tambia wo ni hu kanfo be hia no jusu no se be fm ko straight wa awudan no na wa se yinsimba.
Back in the greater Accra region of Ghana, to Chemwena at Choko, meet Madame Doris Sefabwache, who for the past 15 years served women with infertility issues, not only in Ghana but from other parts of the Africa region, such as Togo.
Ebi free adan kra abewo wo me nsem. Ebi free Togo ekra ba abewo wo me nsem.
I have helped countless women with infertility issues, and some of them travel from other countries for the herbal treatment. Usually, it's their last resort when orthodox medicine fails.
Madam didn't start ye kra de wono kra no se fisi ye wo no ni brampa ho da wanyi wote hayi a e friend kokko ni brampa ho da na me cousin ba ko kachen se besin ko hu me mama and oh, was it? Oh, just say, Unya ya bese 40 years dear. Oh, Benya. Oh, no, said, do ni re one in any panishia, no. Well, Muni said you.
Madame Doris Sifabwacha said because of the effort she extends to women who are crestfallen due to fertility challenges, they open up and share their experiences in their 10, 15, 20 years of marriage without children.
Be crossing mo how a bin massenum etiti won. Swim. Enti banesa na eti ba kokra de na o si ojaye aware. I'm catching so many onyame eti se oba na se wa anye ya na vinti oba ye no so ye man atete.
I always do not understand why women are always slammed when couples are unable to conceive due to the stigma. Some of them leave their marriages, whereas others who are not interested in adoption end up stealing babies.
She said there is limited education and knowledge of the causes of infertility, resulting in stigmatization. She said some women who call on her usually have some medical conditions such as fibroid and infections which are not treated on time and may result in infertility crisis, while others do not have any medical condition.
Fibroids and infections are some of the possible causes of infertility among women, and with men who also have infertility issues. Sexually transmitted diseases are likely to cause medical problems if early treatment is not sought.
Na me so okay me so metry said metry me dey na hwesi be ya on obi won so a oye family planning na fe opeso wo no wa ya ema sankrofo no so se wo ye won waduru a ebe bransan na won wanya enti won ba ye no ebe bransan na ba enti won ba ye no me ka kire won se sa won a ebi wo no ma me ma won gallon ba ko no won no obi wa kura won mu nwie kura na wanyi sen na won de ani de eye ade a ebeche efi se duro no ewowo mu eti eye sa eli hu kwansa wo pa aba eti se wan pa aba na wo koso na se wo ya na obi anso ne senia ne yefuntie obi wo no ma onum gallon half no a ebi okra votic ba ko me de ma no a otimi nyensen na wawo obi wo benom gallon ba ko obi wo no so a family planning for ne bi otimi nu be se miensa ansana obenyin san ebi wo kra na efri senia obi an yefun eti.
Some women who have once gone through some form of herbal treatment to conceive or make their pregnancy stable said that just as herbal treatment is equally good for some women, it is also important for women to often go for regular checkups with their partners in the hospital to know their fertility status for the necessary treatment.
Me fight sama me fight fun no ma me to sa fom duro ni bi maye no to abi aye nuane ye nom. I
started using herbal medicine immediately I conceived, but I never mixed them with my orthodox. My mother advised me to use herbal treatment Herbal medicines are very good if properly treated. I used some till I conceived, especially when I was having issues with low blood count.
Hospital back. No, see me moja and see okay.
Oh my, no me, I feel like now fever.
Herbal medicines are very good if properly treated. I used some till I conceived, especially when I was having issues with low blood count.
meneke wo ni nutumo shie tenko to ngbele ni nteni akwa no fia no e okay e wo e fine.
Living with infertility is very distressing, particularly for women due to stigma. It is associated with mental health issues such as depression, suicidal ideations, insults, lack of sexual desires, and even divorce. In most parts of rural Ghana, the stigma attached to infertility is rife, and this, according to statistics, has led to the increasing demand for herbal medicines over the years by women. No matter how precarious or how far the journey might be, these women will go all lengths to get their problems solved. It is therefore essential that communities are educated on the causes and treatment of infertility, as well as on how they can support such women and help improve their well-being. Furthermore, it is also being suggested that communities, faith-based organizations, and gender-related institutions should sensitize their members on marriage and the possible challenges. This will go a long way to educate prospective couples before marriage on infertility and prefer better approaches to such issues and how such situations can be handled. For GBC News, Oforiwa Dako reporting.